Hi folks, Dan from the Semper Paratus Outdoor channel here, and at the risk of getting disowned by my knife maker friends there, which I have several, I got bored the other night and I thought, let's see what we can find on Amazon. Let's find a inexpensive D2 knife, and that piques our interest, and see what we can get for a whopping $20. Well, $23.99 with the 15% off coupon. And what I found on Amazon that night was a Flissa knife, 8.5 inch D2 fixed blade with sheath. Well, let's see what we get for our whopping $20 after shipping and tax. Well, we do get a very nice little thank you note from Flissa. And this is what we have in our box. Has a little bit of plastic blister packaging, the knife and a sheath in it. So what we have here is a nice little about 3.5 inch blade. It looks like it's been black stonewash finish on it here. And it does have a nice little thermoplastic sheath that goes with it. The sheath does have a little cutout notch on it, apparently as a rope cutter or a cordage cutter that can be used when the knife is slipped into it. The back of the sheath has a little plastic clip, I guess, for hanging on to the waistband of your pants. The blade is marked as a D2 blade on the back, and it has some nice, rather comfortable G10 scales on it. One warning though, the handle is a bit on the short side, so if you have any hands bigger than mine, which are pretty small, you might find yourself hanging off the end of the knife. The grind lines appear to be very even. The tip is well done. There's a little bit of a gentle jimping at the top of the blade there. And the spine doesn't seem all that sharp. So we'll have to see if we can throw any ferro rod sparks with this. Well, the thermoplastic sheath that comes with the knife, I'd have to say, is a major fail. It doesn't fit that great, and as you can see, the knife is simply slipping right out of it. If we just give it a slight little tug, you have a lost knife. Okay, let me get you guys a little bit more exacting measurements here on this knife. So from end to end, the knife is indeed 8.5 inches long. You have a blade length of 4 inches and a cutting edge of about 3 3/4 inches. Seeing as the sheath is not up to standard, it looks like you're going to have to either have a Kydex sheath made or find yourself an appropriate leather or nylon sheath that fits with the knife. Now let's test out the sharpness. Okay, what we have here is just a piece of notebook paper here, and from the factory Reasonably sharp. Yeah, not bad for a $20 knife. Probably could use a little bit of stropping to get the edge down to razor sharpness. Well, let's give the knife a little bit of a try on a piece of slightly seasoned, cut about 2 months ago, piece of fur here. We'll see how it does on the feather sticking. Well, not too bad on the feather sticking, but it appears that the edge is a little bit on the steep side, so it does have a little bit of trouble getting really long, fine curls. So I would probably recommend giving a slightly shallower grind. But still not a bad edge from the factory. Let's give it a little test and see if we can snap this little piece of D2 here. Good old batoning test. We'll see how it holds up. Not bad. Baton's pretty decently for a 3.5-inch blade. Let's give it a little tip abuse here. Well, I'm kind of surprised the tips held up, no damage. Let's see after a little bit of batoning how our edge holds up. I might have to change my mind. Actually, it's doing a little bit better on the feather sticking now. See if we can make a little bit of tinder with this. Well, the spine's not quite square enough to do tinder. I'd hate to say it, but probably take a belt sander to it and give it a little bit better more 90-degree spine. Well, let's give it a try with the ferro rod. Okay, so we have a brand new 1/2-inch by 5-inch ferro rod here, and we'll give it a try with the spine. Get a little bit of the coating off here. Well, the jimping definitely can hit a ferro rod, but surprisingly, the spine is square enough to strike a ferro rod, as you can see. Well, in conclusion, not bad. You know, for 20 bucks, it's a surprisingly well put together knife. It is, like I said, a bit on the small side, so if your hands are any bigger than mine, which is most people, you're gonna find yourself off the edge of the handle. With a few modifications, I think I will take a belt sander here and sharpen up the spine so that it, yeah, I'm gonna lose coating, but for $20, do I care? No, not really. So I'm gonna sharpen up the spine a little bit and take a diamond hone and a strop to the knife, and we'll probably get better performance out of it then. Like I said, the sheath needs work. You are probably going to lose that knife if you keep it in that sheath. So either you can get a Kydex one or get an inexpensive nylon sheath, or just make one yourself. So in the end, I think I will keep this thing. It's a fun little knife for 20 bucks. You know, you can't expect perfection for 20 bucks, but if you just wanted something inexpensive made out of D2, and yes, the knife is made in China, but sometimes you just want a nice inexpensive tool that'll get the job done and won't break the bank. Well, hope you guys like this short little video here. This is what happens when you get insomnia and you wander around on Amazon late at night. Friends don't let friends have access to Amazon after 2 a.m. in the morning. Now, thanks for watching, guys. If you liked the video, please like, and if you want to see more of it, please subscribe. Thanks, and we'll talk soon.